All right, it's been a couple days since I've logged in, and boom, welcome by Plunderstorm Round 2. Now, I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I was definitely a fan of Plunderstorm when it first came around. It took me a minute, had to warm up to me like that new stranger you gotta meet. I've never done like Battle Royale themed things. I tried once, hated it, lost. But since this is Warcraft adjacent, it was kind of a good break-in process for me personally. So I was thrilled to find out that it was coming back when they showed that whole timeline of what's happening for the next couple seasons. But I've been super happy that the plunder has been a lot easier to get. I was going to say I'm maybe spending a couple minutes here and there in each round, and you leave with anywhere between 600 and 1,000 plunder, if not more, because you have the daily quests that you get where it's killing rares, opening chests, even picking up spells. So something that you get relatively easy as soon as you log in. They put Plunderstorm while you're in the area waiting for everybody to queue in. You now can pick where you want to land with a green section, yellow, and red. I've only touched green. Like I said, I'm not that good, and I like to last a little longer. I'm just there to get the plunder, kill some rares, open some chests, and work on getting all the items that you get in the plunder store, which is the fantastic way now, instead of earning achievements and earning whatever they did last time, because I sure as shit did not get it. So now you collect your plunder and you can go buy what you want. I did, however, maybe y'all can help me, bought the new Stormwind set and the last classic red pirate theme set from the first Plunderstorm. I thought that it was definitely a transmog set for both Plunderstorm and the War Within, because at least that's how it's tagged. But I didn't see it in my yak when I went to go switch my Kaltiran Hunter into his Storm-ridden gears just so I could have it in game. So a little disheartened, a little disappointed. Now I still am playing Plunderstorm because hopefully, fingers crossed, either it'll come later into my transmog set or even at the end of Plunderstorm. But so the recolor sets, you get weapons. There's new mounts out there, plus the old mounts from before. They look pretty cool. They're all this dark purple, that Storm-ridden theme. There's the gator, the weapons, they're all looking themed. So you could look really cool as a pirate. And I just love pirates, and that's why I'm a Kaltiran. The pets, not so excited about it, but it is what it is. But once you get into the game, it's same as last time. They didn't change much, which not sure if people expected it to change, or maybe another map maybe would have been a little bit better. But you fly in, you select where you land now, and I work myself out from in, and then just hope I don't die. There's horses you can run away from now, which I've used several times, get me back on track, because once a level 7's come to pick on me as a level 4, because I'm just picking up piles of plunder and slowly leveling. I got to get out of town and get on that horse, the barrel, whatever. But Plunderstorm is... I almost want to say I want it to stick around forever, but I don't think I do, because having it every so often in the dead season, I think is the way to do it, because it'll bring people back. It brought me back, even though I've just been playing, because Mythic Plus has been actually running me pretty dry right now. So created a new character, working with the Turbulent Time Waves, because you get those buffs or increased percent of experience through questing and killing monsters and such. If you pair that with rested experience, your bonus from having leveling characters in War Within, you're leveling quick. I think it took me less than an hour of getting time walking dungeons and side questing in Dragonflight, and I went from like level 30 to 49 really fast. So super excited with that. And with Plunderstorm, when I got to take a break, I can go play for 10 minutes and hopefully get some plunder. Now, a couple other things that have been going on in the world. Twitch drops are back. You can get some dumb little back piece to target. It's just a different color than you've got before. I do it because I like to log up my, a favorite streamer of mine, and whether they're playing Plunderstorm or Hardcore Classic or even current testing in the PTR, because that is out. So I recommend definitely you have till February 4th to get that Twitch drop piece, and you could even get involved with the OnlyFans drama, because I was watching that the day after it happened. Of course I got into it. I'm a lover of soap operas and drama. I don't like ever being in it, but I'll watch it happen. As long as I'm not messing with it, I'm good. It takes 4 hours. So just have it on in the background. That's what I do as I'm playing. Unless I'm really intense inside of a mythic dungeon, then it's a little bit different. But something to look forward to. The Creator Royale from Plunderstorm last time is coming back on January 25th. I don't remember if I did watch it, because I remember the 3 hosts of that event were dressed as pirates and talking about it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't remember how they structured it or anything, but you can use that, watch that during your Twitch time to get your back piece. Win-win if you ask me. And another thing I treated myself to this year was I've now did the 6-month sub, so it's slither time. There's a snake flying mount out. I've never really been a fan of the way serpents fly through the air because it's too twisty and turvy. You can see in my last video that I'm a just B guy. That's why I'm working on the turbulent timeways. It's been 2 weeks now, done the time walking dungeons to make sure I get that buff, and you do 4 to get the total thing. You do 5 for the weekly quest. So you do that for 5 weeks, you'll get the B mount. So be on the lookout. But yeah, no, it's kind of cool to come into a 6-month sub. I forgot that I did it, and I was like, oh, I had a mount to open up, so something cool. Like I said previously, raids and the raid and dungeons is starting on the PTR. I don't do that. I don't have there are better people out there in this world that know what they're looking for in this game, kind of want to make it better for everybody, and I appreciate every second. If you are a PTR person, thank you, because our dungeons and raids would be nothing without the people that invest that time in there and put in the bugs. So super excited about that in that PTR. Now, on top of dungeon testing and raid and boss and class changes and everything, you have the drive system. I've seen a couple people talk about that it's fantastic right out the gate, Mario Kart, Crazy Taxi, whatever game they wanted to reference it as, but they're really loving the drive system. Now, it is probably only going to be housed in Undermine, where you can, a nice tight-knit city. Right now, what are you going to run down your main street of Stormwind on a horse and drift around? So I think it's going to be locked in there until maybe later, because right now, would you use that system if it was worldwide and you still had dragon flying? I personally don't think so, because you're not going to go over a mountain on a cart, but something fun to do, because you're not going to be able to fly in Undermine. So giving you a new vehicle system that is considered a vehicle, not a mount, that you get to roam around town, take curves, fly off the road. Sounds like a lot of fun. And one of the streamers did probably put it where on that category I'll lie is you have to work on it and practice with it and try it before you actually like it. Much like I hated the dragon flying system, still do. Currently leveling my mage up through dragonflight, and I'm on the static flying just to get me where I need to be. I definitely will try the drive system, and I just don't want to get frustrated at it. But everything I've been reading about 11.1 has been great. But the raid, the dungeon, the class changes, I know there's a big hunter change going on with marksman. They've tweaked it a bit from the first time that I've talked about it. So interested to see where that goes. I think they're bringing the pets back for marksmanship hunter. I believe beast mastery hunters will be able to have 1 pet. That'll probably do the same damage as having 2, which I really like. Kind of actually bring me back to beast mastery. I think that having that bond and that uniqueness through your pet being 1, not 2, will help just bring the feature back to a hunter. I mean, everybody's got one. It's a guilty pleasure. And now that I made it, that's kind of part of the reason I do survival, is because they get 1 pet, you build that bond, you're in there. So fingers crossed everything works out with that. Yeah, that's everything that's been going on recently. You could check out my video on the turbulent timeways. Make sure you're not missing out on any of that. And I'll catch you next time on my next video. See ya.